Getting my life together for the new year. Wow, it's like a completely different house. I feel like there's so much pressure to say, well, what's your New Year's resolution? Kind of like going around the table at things. Well, what are you thankful for? Well, hey friends, it's Natalie. So glad you stopped by to hang out with me today for a productive and peaceful day in my life. We're doing a few different things today, including some decluttering and resetting after the holidays. I'm sharing a couple of recipes with you, having a bit of a heart-to-heart, and thanks so much to Thrive Market for sponsoring a little portion of today's video. If you're looking for some encouragement for everyday life or some gentle motivation for homemaking, then I hope you find that here on my channel. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it while you're watching it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and let's get this day started. Hello, welcome to my day. We just finished up our bookwork for homeschooling today. We're here at the kitchen table. There's a mess and a half. There's also quite the mess in my kitchen right now, and I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, so I'm just gonna get up and get started in the kitchen. If you need some cleaning motivation or a little kick in the pants, why don't you get on up and do this with me if you have something to tidy up around your house. This video is not gonna be all about cleaning though, so stay tuned for the rest of what I have to share, but this kitchen and dining room table is definitely top of my priorities right now, so let's get it done.
Tell you I've been thinking of leaving for a really long time. You think I should talk to somebody, 'cause you've been reading about it. At the end of the day, we're never gonna talk about it. Talk about it. I give in the pressure when the weather gets cold. My fingertips are frozen and you're falling apart over this. My faults that are out of my control. Love will set you free, but it'll hold you tight. Love will set you free, but it'll hold you tight. Love will set you free, but it'll hold you tight. Love will set you free, but it'll...
Okay, well that feels good. So much better to look around and have the surfaces cleared off. Don't look too close. I definitely have some more grime to scrub up, but progress over perfection, right? That table is looking so good. It had so many fingerprints and like yogurt splotches and stuff on it. By the way, this is the best wood cleaner that I have ever used. This is the Aunt Fanny's brand. I've only ever bought this one bottle, but a little bit goes a long ways. This has lasted me months. I have a little bit left in here, so I need to order some more from Thrive Market, which brings me to our sponsor today. Thanks so much to Thrive Market for sponsoring the next couple of minutes of today's video. Thrive Market is a membership-based online grocery store on a mission to make healthy living affordable for everyone. They offer everything from basic pantry staples and groceries to cleaning supplies, household products, stuff for your kids and babies, and so much more. Did you know Thrive Market even has stuff for your pets? I love getting snacks for our kittens. These look really good. Shrimp paradise. It's super easy to navigate their website or mobile app to narrow down and filter your searches to find exactly what you're looking for to fit your dietary needs or specific lifestyle. Looking to try Whole30, paleo, keto, or plant-based diet in the new year? Well, Thrive Market has you covered with options for these plans along with many, many more. And the best part is their prices cannot be beat. They have an amazing price match guarantee that assures me that not only am I able to find what's going to fit my diet or lifestyle, but I won't be breaking the bank in the process. One for you, one for you. One for you. I love to get the kids snacks from Thrive Market, these grass-fed beef sticks, probiotic applesauce pouches, these seaweed snacks. I can hear them crunching and munching in the living room right now with these. I also picked up a couple of scrubbing brushes. Thrive Market is awesome for cleaning supplies, like I showed you that wood surface cleaner before. And then I also ordered a couple of things from like the supplement department. I've been needing some antacid support, and so I wanted to try this supplement out. And then I just fell in love with this brand in December when we were super sick. I stocked up a bit with this order, got myself my coffee that I love. I love this coffee so much. This is the French Roast organic coffee from Thrive Market. So I got myself the big bag because we definitely go through that. And then I also picked up some baking supplies. I have been obsessed with sourdough recipes. I'm gonna share a sourdough recipe with you today. And so I'm gonna be filling some of my flour crocks with that, as well as the organic whole wheat flour. Got ourselves some more Kodiak protein pancakes, baking soda, got some light brown sugar, onion powder, and then I get my Bob's Red Mill egg replacer. This is just like a substitute that you can use in baking recipes for eggs. I'm allergic to eggs, and so this is definitely a staple in our house. And then I picked up a silicone baking mat. I need one of those, and I needed some more cheesecloth. So I picked that up from Thrive Market as well. It's amazing just the array of stuff, how much stuff they carry on thrivemarket.com. And if you'd like to check out Thrive Market for yourself, now is a great time to do that, especially as we're thinking more about eating a bit healthier, having a bit more nutrition into our diets for the new year. So you can go to the link in my description box. It's thrivemarket.com/Natalie Bennett, and that gets you 30% off your first order plus a free gift worth up to $60 in value. Thanks again so much to Thrive Market for sponsoring that portion of today's video. And thanks so much to you guys for always being there to support the brands that support my channel. It helps me continue to put out free content every single week, and I am so, so grateful. Okay, Crocs are refilled. Let's make some dinner. I have 2 recipes to share with you today. It's what we're eating for dinner. The first is butter chicken, the Indian dish. I have made this a couple of times and our family loved it. This is not my recipe, but I will leave the recipe that I'm loosely following in the description box. I'm kind of going by memory at this point. And then I'm going to get started on making my focaccia bread. Typically you'd have naan bread with this, which we've done before and it was really good. I actually made a sourdough naan bread, but I promised you guys that I'd show you my focaccia recipe that I teased in the last video, and this is my recipe. So I will make a blog post for you guys with the full recipe in it, a principal version for you. It's linked in the description box once this video goes live. So that's what we're gonna eat with the butter chicken. I'm gonna start the focaccia bread, do some prep for the butter chicken because I know that after working on taking Christmas decor and stuff down, I'm not going to want to like get back in the kitchen and do a bunch of prep. So I'm gonna do it now while I'm here, get the chicken marinating, get the focaccia proofing, and call it good. Okay, dinner is basically made. I just have to do all the other work for finishing it up. I am gonna make myself some coffee, and I am going to attempt to get as much Christmas decor down as I can while the kids run around. It's a beautiful day, and it's about to get even more beautiful. before I take this Christmas tree down, there are too many things that are just in the wrong spot. So we're gonna do 5-minute tidy up, and I want you to grab as many of your things in the living room as you see, okay? So that's a 5-minute timer.
5 minutes, starting now.
Oh my goodness, you guys, the magic of a 5-minute timer. I swear it is the thing that keeps me going throughout my day. I set multiple 5-minute timers throughout the day just to kind of keep me on track and to also be an encouragement to myself that this, dishwasher that I have to unload, or this living room that needs a nice tidy, it doesn't have to take 45 minutes or hours of my day to accomplish. What's up, Buttercup?
I'm just getting something from
Are you getting your RC car?
Yes.
Okay. It's almost like with my ADHD brain, I give myself permission for 5 minutes to clock out and not have to think, because my brain we'll pull back the curtain a little bit for you guys. It never stops going. My brain is constantly moving and talking, and it's a lot. It's a lot. And it can actually be crippling because I have so much that I want to do, so many different thoughts and different projects going on in my mind, if nothing else. So much stuff that's like vying for my attention, and it can be kind of paralyzing. Like if I can't do it all, I'm gonna do nothing, sort of thing. And I go through seasons where I struggle with that more than other times. And I'm actually coming out of that sort of burnout and overwhelm. And I think a lot of people are feeling this way this time of the year, whether you have ADHD like I do or not. Sometimes I see people talk about their ADHD and they act like their symptoms are unique to just people who are diagnosed with ADHD, but that's not always the case. After the holidays, in the new year, we can just feel really overwhelmed. There's just so much. And I want to be here to take some of that pressure off of you and just to let you know that you're doing great. If you're feeling overwhelmed or like you can't like get up and like actually start it because there's just too much, you don't know where to start, you don't know what to do, why don't you use the next 5 or 10 minutes of this video as sort of a timer and get up, even if it's just take a little walk. That can help so much. But maybe you'll want to join me in doing some decluttering and cleaning. I have stuff to take down after the holidays. I'm pretty sure I am the last YouTuber to take my Christmas tree down. I'm pretty sure I was the last YouTuber to actually put my Christmas tree up this year, but you guys know me, I don't really follow what other people do. I kind of do my own thing, and I'm ready for this tree to come down. It's mid-January and I'm just feeling like moving on, finally. Before, I didn't feel like it, and that's okay. And honestly, at the beginning of January, I didn't even feel like making resolutions or making goals or putting together any sort of plan. Just wasn't ready. And if you're there, that's okay. I feel like there's so much pressure to say, well, what's your New Year's resolution? Kind of like going around the table at things. Well, what are you thankful for? We're obligated somehow to make goals at the beginning of the year. It's a natural stopping point of the old season and a natural beginning point of the new season. So I get why we do it, and there's nothing wrong with it as long as we keep it in balance and keep a healthy perspective. So here's to making goals and resolutions and starting stuff new and having a clean slate at other times of the year. Actually, for me, the beginning of the school year, like the end of summer, beginning of autumn, for me is a much more significant time of the year for that fresh start, and that's when I truly feel super motivated and excited about goals and plans and stuff like that. This time of the year, I'm just kind of like, can we go back to Christmas time and just be cozy for a little bit? Just me? I don't know. That's how I've been lately, but I am feeling like it's time to take the Christmas decor down. So let's do that. The 5-minute timer just went off. The kids tidied up their stuff out of the living room, and now it's time to get the decor totes out and take this tree down.
Clap your hands and you'll feel stronger. Tomorrow
got all of the ornaments off the tree. I have to disassemble it. I think before I do that though, because this is all in its own package, I'm just gonna go around and find other pieces of decor. I sent them outside to start playing because it has turned into, ooh, let's just pull everything out of the totes sort of situation. They were really helpful with getting those ornaments off the tree. I could just kind of hand it to them and they put it in the little packages and categories that it goes into. But now they're playing around outside. Oop, someone needs a helmet. Hey guys, helmets please. Helmets. Brains don't go back. I am happy to report that for the first time ever, Joseph did not lose his head for Christmas. I have super glued his head back on pretty much every year since I got him, which means my kids are growing up. There are pros and cons to every stage of motherhood. Having my fragile pieces not broken is definitely a pro of this stage. I always have to check in the stockings when I'm putting them back away to make sure nothing was left in them. One year, one of the oranges, the little Satsuma oranges that I put in the toe of the stockings was left. And it was like a mummified, petrified, or it was so gross. This is how I'm putting away the tree topper right now. I want to get a better box or a better system. We have this beautiful Capiz tree topper, and our kids take turns of who gets to put it on with Weston. And so I write the year down and who went, and I have it plotted out to 2025. Judah will be 11. Oh my gosh. Taking Christmas decor down, it's kind of an emotional process because I always think of like, what are my kids gonna look like next year when we're putting this, or this year, later this year in November when we put our tree up again. They grow so much in just months. And I think about back when they were little. Ugh, too many emotions.
Day and night you're struggling. Forget the past and make some new plans. Don't blame yourself under the circumstances. Tomorrow you'll get another chance.
Even though I wasn't ready before, like at the start of the new year, to take my Christmas decor down or really put any goals together for the new year, I am definitely feeling ready now for a fresh start, not just in our home and our living space, but also just in my mind and in my schedule and my attitude. The last year, 2022, was full of so many changes, a few of which we shared publicly in my videos, just with our house if nothing else, and our acreage and the changes in the remodeling and the improvements that we made. But there have also been some things that have changed in our life, and some stuff that we went through this year that we just kept private, that have also contributed to just sort of this race to the finish sort of feeling that was 2022. And I know many of you are feeling the same way. So I just want to send you some encouragement. You're not alone, and we can all just head into this new year with a clean slate, a fresh start, and the ability to sort of choose for ourselves how we're going to tackle our mindset, if nothing else. Sometimes stuff around us is crazy and out of our control. We dealt with some out of our control sort of circumstances over this last year that has kind of left us reeling, but we're always just clinging to Jesus and just clinging to His plan and His ultimate goal for our lives. And I have honestly found so much peace in just surrendering that and not trying to grasp at what I can control, but just kind of giving that over. So I know not everyone who watches my videos comes from the same faith background or beliefs that I do, but if I can ever share encouragement and the joy of my life, I want to take advantage of those opportunities, because truly, I am nothing without the Lord, and I'm just grateful that through the ups and downs of this last year and for what we're anticipating in this new year, He's with us through it all. Wow, it's like a completely different house. I mean, there's still random crap on the floor. So it's definitely our house, but it's nice to get that tree out of here. And then over here, I do have a box put together of stuff that I'm gonna donate, stuff that I have decluttered out of the decor collection that we simply did not use this year. And if I didn't use it this year, I don't anticipate using it next year. So we have a couple of little Santa towels, a little Santa with a mask ornament. This ornament's just cheap plastic, a red towel, a bead garland, a little wreath. So I'll have to see how it goes to try to donate this stuff. A lot of the time, thrift stores won't accept seasonal or like holiday specific stuff. There is a few things in here that, I mean, they're not exactly Christmas, so they'll probably take those at least. We shall see. And then over here, I have the like Christmas or wintry linens. So we're probably gonna keep all of these out past Christmas time because they're actually not specifically Christmas things. We got our little unicorn throw blanket, the muslin throw blanket that we love, and then these two pillows, which they're like a winter sort of theme. So I think I'm gonna keep these out here for a bit longer, and then I'm gonna look into getting some like pillow covers for these that I can just swap out seasonally. So I don't have big pillows to try to store. So I'm gonna look into those. And yes, if you were wondering, we did get a new couch. If you've been following along in the last few years, you know that we have been on the lookout for a good couch, and we ended up with this one per many of your recommendations. This is from IKEA. This is their Finala style couch. And it actually can be further customized. Like we can put a corner thing on here, take that arm off and make it go in this direction or reconfigure it. It's completely modular, and this is really cool. The chaise actually has storage in it. But that is another thing for another time, that whole storage situation, because I'm actually maybe in next week's video. I don't know if it's next week or the one after that. It's coming up shortly. I'm doing a living room messy to minimal decluttering video, and I will probably be doing some organization in our new couch. But you guys have seen it on Instagram, and people have been asking to see the full thing and hear about it. So yep, it's the IKEA Finala, and I'm gonna keep some of these little wintry pillows on here for the next month or two, and we'll see how that evolves over time. I'm keeping my wreath on the door. I've got my little flocked short tree over there in the corner, so not taking everything down, keeping stuff up that's definitely more wintry versus explicitly Christmas, if that makes sense. That's what we got for now. Stuff is looking way better in here, and it's feeling really good to get that all taken care of.
You open the door.
Sure. Hi.
Hi.
Look what he's taken out for me.
The tree.
Christmas tree. Headed out to the bonus room right now, which is attached to our garage. So that's where the Christmas tree lives. The kids are out there in the bonus room. Weston's working out. They're hanging out with him. And I am going to get dinner finished up. I've been doing some prep for it, prepping some veggies. I've got the marinated chicken that I'm gonna throw in there after I make the sauce. And then the focaccia bread has been proofing nicely. I need to get this in the pan and get that baking up so that we can enjoy a delicious dinner. my whole house smells amazing. So while that simmers, I have a few minutes and I think I'm gonna take advantage of it and get some laundry done. So let's do it. Favorite person to watch while I'm doing chores, well actually anytime really, is my friend Kim from the WODs. So I just queued up her last video. Haley and I are gonna put some happy in our day. Okay, speaking of favorite YouTube channels, I would love to know what some of your favorite channels are. I always love to send people to other channels and learn about new places to get some entertainment and some good chore watching videos from. That's mostly when I am consuming YouTube content. And I'd also like to know, when do you watch YouTube? Are you like me and pop a video on and maybe put it on the TV or pop some headphones in and work to videos? Or do you sit down and like watch a YouTube video like you would a show or a movie? I'm really curious to know. Like I said, Kim is one of my favorite channels, but I'm also going to leave more channels that I enjoy watching in the description box so you guys can check them out if you haven't done so already, and be sure to say that Natalie sent you. Well, dinner is made. The kids and Weston are coming in. We're gonna eat together and have a nice evening. The laundry is done, that feels good. The kitchen's a mess again, but you know. I just wanted to leave you with what the back part of our property looks like right now at sunset. We're gonna have such a beautiful view for dinner tonight. Look at how pretty this is. I mean, my camera does not even do it justice. I wish I could pick up just how vibrant and just gorgeous this is. Got those dark, heavy storm clouds coming in, but the sun is shining right through the opening just to make the tops of those trees all illuminated. That's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for some decluttering, some cleaning, some resetting, getting my life together for the new year. I hope you got some encouragement and some gentle motivation. That's what I'm all about here. And if you enjoyed today's video, I'd love it so much if you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and be sure to turn your bell button on to all notifications. That way you can be notified when I post a new video. Thanks again to Thrive Market for sponsoring a little portion of today's video. Don't forget to go to thrivemarket.com/Natalie Bennett to get 30% off your first order with them, plus a free gift worth up to $60. Thanks so much for spending a little part of your day here with me on my channel, and I'll catch you later.